Now, Lucas Glover has had some problems on the greens the last few years. I've not shown this clip to John or Mark. I don't know if you've seen this. This was yesterday at the Honda on the 18th. Major champion, US major champion in 2009. 17, sorry. He has had major issues. It's with the yips, everyone, for people listening. He's had problems with the yips. And he just stepped off one there halfway through his backswing. And I'm just going to let this play out. I'm not going to say anything and hear what Mark and John want to have to say after this.
Oh, my God. Wow.
John, I'm like you, John. I almost can't watch that. That makes me wince, that backstroke.
Josh, I've been there. We've all had a moment where we're super nervous, and literally, I used to, and it, a long time to get around. Ended up going back to like a pencil grip like Tommy Fleetwood and Westwood use right now, and it's helped me massively. But that is horrible, and no matter the hole, and you can see it right there. Your head wants to move really quickly. Your whole body, your shoulders want to come up and have a little look. You jab it. I mean, you are fighting. It's like you could go round the hole like a roundabout. You really could. You could have a load of them. It's horrible, horrible feeling. And I feel for him. Don't admire him for that.
I tell you what, we're going to play it in again for people, because the first time I watched I know I always don't want to. The first time I saw when he actually hits the ball, I didn't think he took a backstroke, which is obviously against rules. You're not allowed to push. I think it's rule 14 dot something. But he does make a backstroke. For people also, the Wyndham, I think 2016, he had a putt for a 60 and he nearly missed the ball. I mean, Mark, where do you even start with this? It's a hard watch, this.
Yeah, I watched this live, Josh, and when he backed off the first time and he shook his left hand, and I saw him move in again, and then I saw him shake it again. I thought, this is not going to be very pretty, this, because I know Lucas, and he's a fantastic fella, by the way. A super guy. Fantastic ball striker, and had real problems with his putting over the years. But at that point, when you make a stroke like that, and you're right, it was very, very close to an illegal stroke. It was almost a push into the hole. At that point, you have to stop using that technique. You have to press the reset button. You have to erase some of the thoughts in your head, and you have to find a completely different way of putting, because that's over. That is game over, that stroke. And I think at the time it was a couple under par, by the way, which shows you how good his golf was on that golf course, if that's the way he was putting. But that's real issues time when you make strokes like that, and it is resolvable, because we've seen Langer do it, we've seen Ernie Els do it. Remember, Ernie had a little spell where he missed the hole from 12 inches a couple of times a couple of years ago, and now look at him back on the Champions Tour, winning prolifically.
Lucas Glover is a major champion. He was a 2009 US Open champion. Rory, I think he finished 19th last week. 19th, and he's got those issues on the greens. He's regularly a top 125 player on the PGA Tour, gets to the FedEx, gets to Northern Trust, first event of the FedEx. It just proves how good the rest of his game is if he's got problems with those short putts. John, I can see you're nodding.
Oh, without question. When you know you're lacking in one massive area, which is your putting, the pressure that you put on yourself, you go to the range and you really have to critique your game. And you really zoom in to make it stronger. I mean, unfortunately, it's all in there when it comes to his putting, but he's so free and fluid in his long game, and that's where he's excelling at the moment. And there's no doubt about it. I played with Lucas Glover, good player. He really is. He strikes it absolutely perfect. He hasn't lost that, but he's lost his putting. Now he needs to just go away, like Rui's just said. He needs to find something else. Completely different grip, kind of style, just revamp his game. And I think you'll see him back to winning ways, because obviously he's absolutely ripping it.